Hello, children. Are you ready for some cutting up and kikiing? Are you ready for a gay old time? Well, I hope you are, because now it's time for Hey Qween with your host, Jonny McGovern.
Yay!
Come on and spill the tea. Hey Qween, it's just a good old-fashioned kiki. Hey Qween, we're cutting up with Jonny. Hey, 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 Qween.
Hello, my brilliant, bewitching bottoms, and welcome to another Pussy Splash episode of Hey Qween, with me, your host, the High Mother Superior, Jonny McGovern. Today's show is going to be snatched, my sissies. We're going to kiki with one of New York's finest. Our guest today has been making waves in the drag scene for quite some time and has even been dubbed a symbol of courage. The Queen of Dots from season 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I give you today in the studio, Ms. Dusty Ray Bottom. Yes. But before she comes out here to play, honey, there's another queen I have to tell you about. She puts the dong in Ram-a-Lam-a Ding Dong.
Oh.
She's a sweet, dark morsel in the chocolate chip cookie of my life. And like a flat screen TV at Christmas, she's affordable, people line up to fight over her, and she's as available as large as 80 inches.
Oh.
It's Ms. Lady Red Couture!
Hey, Qween!
Oh, well, hey, Qween. I mean, you are giving me mystery and drama today.
I mean, why not, right?
I have to say one thing about this look.
Uh-huh.
That is, yes!
Oh.
Now, do you want to take off your veil right now?
I'd like to keep it on.
Oh, thank you. She's the Black Valentina.
Yes.
Are you gonna pull a stunt? Are you here to make a reveal like a season 10 queen?
As a stunt queen, you know, I have to go ahead and represent with the children. And if they pull a stunt, then I have to pull a stunt. So let's pull a stunt
Let's pull a
together.
stunt.
Oh.
Reveal!
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Ooh.
she's sickening.
She's giving dots.
Dotted princess, darling.
You are giving the perfect Dusty Ray Bottom dot story, honey. Oh, it looks like you have an outbreak of something new.
Yes.
You must have been making out with Dusty Ray because you got what she got.
It's called confidence.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I've never seen such a bad case of confidence
I know,
before.
right? Such a bad fucking case.
This kind of makes you, with the dots of your jewels,
Right.
and the dots on your face,
I mean-
you kind of look like a super villain in the summertime.
I mean, I do look like, you know, I do look like a supervillain.
Yes.
I think that is the T right here. Like,
It is.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know what? Your dots are not the only thing you have in common with our guest today. She is working on her new album, and your new album just debuted right now today.
Yeah!
Yes, that's worthy of applause, everyone. She's been working on it for years. It's Stunt Queen by Lady Red is available now on iTunes.
Yes.
Stunt Queen.
Right.
Produced by Mr. Adamita Josephine.
Yes, honey.
With production help, co-writing credits, and what I might say, artistic direction by yours truly. And of course, the stunning co-writing credits and voice and character
Oh,
of
Lord.
Miss Lady Red Couture. Are you excited that your record is finally out?
I am excited. I'm excited to see people see a whole different side of drag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because not to be like this, but since Sylvester, have we not had a person that's just going to give it to you raw, hollering, screaming, and also singing. You know what I mean?
The singing, sweetie.
is baby.
The vocals
baby.
are on point,
Yes,
sweetie.
sorry.
It is Black Lady Magic,
Oh my
Black
God.
Diva screaming,
Oh my God.
rapping. You're
Yes,
doing it all.
yes.
So do yourself a favor. Go to iTunes today, #Stunt Queen by Miss Lady Red Couture.
Oh my God.
And know that all proceeds will go to buy Lady Red
Okay.
more wigs, hats, boobs, dresses, and weed.
Especially weed.
Yeah. Oh, well, we got a big show today, sweetie.
Yes.
Miss Dusty Ray Bottoms
Oh.
is here today.
Yeah.
Yes. I have a feeling she also looks like an evil villainess of the summertime today. Y'all might take over you might rule this beach. Oh my God. We'll be back right after this very gay break. I like your super villain laugh. Very good. Very good. We are back. Our guest today was not on RuPaul's Drag Race for long enough for my taste, but the time she was there, she made a big splash and had the courage to share her personal journey, which is bound to help countless young LGBTQIA plus people for generations to come. And she's here today, Ms. Dusty Ray-Bana. Yes. Hey, Queen.
Hey, Queen.
Or should I say, hey, Queen.
Hi.
I want to do it with a flourish for you.
Okay.
Especially because not only do you match
Everything
the fan,
here.
you match the set.
I'm moving in.
I love this. This is great. We have a cot back there for you to stay.
Perfect.
Plus, you and Lady Red look like the two toughest supervillainesses on vacation on the beach.
We do. And listen, there's only room enough for one supervillain on this beach, mama.
Uh-oh.
And it's yours. You can take it. I promise.
One look for Lady Red, and even a tough supervillainess. Actually, with your little heart, you're the good girl. And of course, you're giving me the dots.
I'm giving you the dots. I feel very dominatrix today. Do you enjoy anal?
Yes, I do. Why, yes, I do. And you did Lady Red's dots, too.
Yeah, we gave her a little spot here and a spot there. She's looking cute. I'm loving those brows on her.
Yes, it really gives. She looks like she's one of the aunts in the Jaymes of the Giant Peach. Normally, she is the Giant Peach.
Aunt Spiker and Sponge.
Yes,
We're here. That's
it's very
us.
Aunt
Let's
Spiker
do
and
it.
Sponge. So you've had like a great postseason. You were in the New York Pride Parade with Sky Vodka.
That was everything. I got a sponsorship for Pride Vodka. It was a proud American, a brave American with Gus Kentworthy and Trixie Mattel was the face. Yeah, it was super, super cool. I never thought in a million years my face would be on a billboard from San Francisco to New York City. It was just really a gagging and touching experience through the march.
Let's talk about Never Loved Ya. Congratulations on your first single.
Thank you so much.
It was really fun. It's a great rock and roll kind of video.
Thank you, thank you.
I also like that it's kind of throwing a little bit of shade to some of those people from New York who weren't as welcoming to you as you might have hoped. Tell me about that.
Well, you know, I don't know. There are so many queens in New York City, and people have their people that they root for and their sisters that they root for. So, you know, it was a little difficult at first to come back home and to feel like only certain people were being celebrated and others were being shaded. And then, but you know what, like, Never Loved Ya, it's fine. Like,
right, everyone's showing up in sponges and crackers, and you're like, what about the dots, motherfuckers?
Yeah, but you know what? That really, really doesn't matter because, you know, I got my start in New York City. I love New York City. I'm still affiliated with the Look Queen competition there.
Yes, which you won.
I'm the first Miss Look Queen.
You were the first Miss Look Queen?
I am.
That Miss Look Queen pageant, gotta give it up. Hats off to Bob, the drag queen,
it's
sweetie.
Everything. And then Aquaria was the second.
Yeah, Aquaria, you. Who else? Like a lot of the girls who are in the mix were Look Queen girls to start. So
absolutely, it's a legendary night.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still. I love New York City. It's everything. But you know, I'm not making my money in New York City anymore. And since I've been on Drag Race, the world has showed me so much love. So like, it's really like. It's disheartening, and it's like, whatever. Like, I wish there would have been, like, a little bit more, but, like, no boohoo. Like, it's, like...
Fucking bitch, I'm about to go on tour.
Oh, right. Like, it's not even like that. It's like, I'm busy. Like, I don't have time to think about that right now, you know? So, yeah. A couple of people dragged me on social media. It was what it was.
Oh, people you knew dragged you?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How
Shade.
rude.
How rude. But, yeah. It was time to. I've always had to sing with my friend Kayne. She's a punk rock singer. She has this album out. It's everything. Check it out. Known her since the 4th grade, and Never Loved You came about because we would get really turned and really messy, and we would go out and prank people, and then at the end of the prank, we would go, "Never loved ya," and run away.
I like your messy secret style there.
She was a mean girl.
She was back in college. She was the the drama high school drama queen and mean girl.
I was Rachel Berry. Yeah.
Really?
For sure.
Interesting.
She was going through a lot in high school. She didn't know who she was. She was playing all these parts, and it came out in bad ways sometimes. I did a couple of shady things.
Interesting. Well, I think
but also shady. It's high school. People do fucking shady things to each other.
Sure.
High school is the worst place on earth.
Yeah. Well, let's go back there. Let's take a little trip back in the time machine. Oh. Insert sound effect here, Dusty. So you grew up in Louisville, Kentucky.
Just outside of Louisville, Kentucky, Floyd Snobs, Indiana.
Floyd Snobs, Indiana, eh?
When you're going up the knobs, it says slippery when wet, and that always kills. Welcome to Floyd Snobs, slippery when wet. It always just kills me.
And so your story came out on the reunion.
Yeah.
You know that you came out to your parents and things went left.
Yeah.
Because your parents. Well, you tell me about it. Because your parents didn't seem like they were, from what you said, didn't seem like they were you're punishing you. They just didn't know what to do when you came out.
Right. They didn't know what to do. I came out when I came out to them on that day. I had said a lot of things to them. I told them everything from my whole life. So there was a lot of things to process. I told them about sexual abuse that they had no idea about.
Wow.
So they were like, we failed you, let's fix you from the sexual abuse. Like, there's just so many things as a parent that are running through your mind. I mean, I don't know, I'm not a parent, but I just can try to put myself in their shoes, you know what I mean? So it wasn't, I did not grow up scary Carrie. My parents weren't terrible, scary Christian people.
And what was your relationship like? And what were you like as a kid?
Our relationship?
Yeah.
Oh, we were very close. Very close family. Yeah. And as a kid and knowing that I was homosexual, it made for a lot of awkward times for me growing up because I look up to my mom and dad and love them so much. And just as a kid, you're like, I know this is what's going on here.
Right.
I know how my family is. I would be terrified to jeopardize what I have. And, but
when did you come out to yourself, though? When did you know you were gay?
Oh my God, I was from the beginning of time.
Oh, really?
For me, for sure.
Yeah.
It was, I can remember I was always shy around men as a young boy, and I would always be where the women were. So I was always with the women in the kitchen. I was shy around the men, and I really liked my G.I. Joes.
Yeah.
And
I bet you put them in a lot of different positions.
Oh, absolutely.
So you knew that you were in theater and stuff in school?
Listen, my mom and dad, they knew.
Right.
So that's one reason it was I guess the confirmation from when I was 20 years old when I came out to them.
Right.
To confirm it for them was so heartbreaking. But I know they knew the whole time. When Beauty and the Beast first came out on VHS,
right.
I had my robe turned backwards like a little dress, and I would do going through the village, and my dad would be but my mom would be David, stop it. He plays all the parts.
Right.
So she was there to be he's not just playing Belle.
Something sweet about that.
He's playing all the parts.
So you knew how they felt about gayness,
For
obviously.
Sure.
So now the whole thing came out because you came home for spring break.
Yep.
And your dad found something on the computer.
Right.
Is it SeanCody.com?
No.
Is it Bound in Public? What did they find?
Daddyissues.com.
No. Even more horrifying.
Right. No. I believe it was just. I believe my messenger was open, and I believe it was an exchange with another person, and so they were just
Was it a bad one, or was it jerk? Or was it like, hey, you're super cute, what's up?
I think it was somewhere in between.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it led down the path to something you didn't want your dad to read.
Right, absolutely. Because it was like, what does this mean? And I literally said, well, what do you think it means?
Hey Queens, thanks for watching. For part 2 of this interview, click here. For more Hey Qween fabulousness, click here. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.